There is nothing like that relationship between a mother and her son, especially a single mom who did all the heavy lifting with 3 children and some help from grandma and great-grandma. Moms, you want your kids to have everything you had, right? And more. But for one Shreveport mother, her history repeating itself is her greatest fear of her son's life.
Make sure you are 6 feet apart.
Let's be honest. It's not exactly the day high school seniors have been dreaming of.
When we call your name, you're going to come across the stage.
Full credit to educators everywhere for adapting, like recently here at Shreveport's Magnolia School of Excellence. They came up with this idea for the kids.
In the 27 years that I've been doing this.
Did their educators ever think, until they can hold a real ceremony, one of the best ways they could honor their graduates was to build a stage in carpool and let family members drive by.
All right, seniors, let's go. Line up.
It feels wonderful. Either way, he's got his high school diploma, and that's the main important thing about it.
One of their 35 graduates, 19-year-old Matthew Brothers.
It's been pretty crazy, actually. I wanted to finish my senior year off.
More like finish off an extremely challenging path to a diploma across 3 high school campuses and a troubling diagnosis that is no fault of his own.
Black families don't really deal with mental health issues. They just kind of overlook it without getting any help.
But his mother, Amanda, did deal with it, from first noticing the signs when Matthew was a toddler.
Everybody would say it's his typical 2-year-old temper tantrum and things like that, but it was different.
Into the ups and downs of his teenage years.
Crying, just not wanting to be around anybody, just closed off, a lot of sleeping.
It was my first year in high school playing football.
Yes, there were plenty of highs for Matthew, once honored as an Offensive Player of the Week.
The coaches believed in me.
Only to be kicked off the team and left changing high schools months later.
Kind of a learning lesson in life. Things are going to happen that you don't want to happen, but you can't let it set you back. You always got to push forward, and God has plans for everybody in the world.
But at this point, those plans involved Amanda making one of the toughest decisions a mother can ever make. Matthew was hospitalized, diagnosed with depression.
Me being a single mother of 3 boys, it's been hard. Been nights I just sit and cry.
What brings you to tears?
Just wanting better for them, knowing that he pushed through, because a lot of kids would have quit.
Like this kid did when Amanda herself was a high school senior.
My last 3-4 months of high school, my senior year, I came down with really bad depression.
Like mother, like son, a sometimes uncontrollable emotional battle that doesn't care how close you are to a great accomplishment.
It bothers me now because I didn't get a chance to walk. I don't have pictures in a cap and gown.
It's the very reason she said she found the help Matthew needed before he lost his chance to walk across a stage too. During his 2 years at Magnolia, Matthew found success again on the football field and in the classroom.
He's a born leader, and you can see when things are bothering him, but he's learning to really step into those leadership roles.
But if only history wasn't a requirement in the brothers' family to graduate, like Mom, it began just months before graduation. First, a pandemic sends all students home. Then just weeks ago,
It's like a stab in the heart.
it's when Matthew came home from the store and discovered his great-grandmother, his Medea, had passed away.
It's hard because she was my best friend. And, oh God, I want to cry.
The last couple of months was enough to understandably unravel anyone's comeback story.
Welcome, everyone.
Inside the classroom, Matthew passed all of his required courses, including history.
First up, and he should be first up, is Matt Brothers.
But on this day, history gladly failed Matthew.
His big old smile.
It's back.
His back.
Magnolia will officially hold its graduation ceremony July 30th. Matthew's mother, Amanda, did receive her diploma, graduating online in the months following her senior year. Her oldest son, Marcus, graduated from Captain Shreve. Her youngest, Markel, doing well in school. Truly a fantastic job by their mother, Amanda, with big-time support from their grandmother and now their late great grandmother.